first drew you into ministry and leadership development?
I think the time that I had become a Christian, which is pretty interesting because I grew up in a Christian home. As people would call it, a Christian home. I certainly wasn't a Christian, and I was aware, right? I was aware that I wasn't all the way through undergrad, but my, let's call it a conversion, happened really, really abruptly. So I was 27 years old. I was a teacher at the time, and it was in January. It was just very, very quickly. Word from God, if you continue living like this, you're going to be like your father. Now, you don't know my dad, but I knew my dad, so I didn't want to be like my dad. And hearing that, I knew it was from God because nobody else knew my dad enough to whisper that in my ear. Anyway, I became a converted, believing, living Christian very abruptly, and very, very quickly found that I was observing leaders. As I was becoming parts of the church, and the people that I was most drawn to were the leaders. And I think that's, to answer your question, it was actually my conversion story, but the people I was drawn to, the people I wanted to be around, wanted to learn from, be mentored by, were the people who were influencing others, right? So that thread, this was more than 30 years ago, just a little bit more than 30 years ago, that thread started to weave together with other threads, and all of a sudden it became a tapestry in terms of what I gravitated to, what kind of ministry I gravitated to, and all I could see is organizational leadership in my focus, and what that really means from a God's eye perspective.